Hey everybody, welcome to Next Gen Marine Outdoors again. Today I wanted to talk about my previous video, kayak video. I wanted to go over 3 different ways that I rig my tube baits and just give you a couple scenarios on why I would go one way versus the next. So let's go ahead and get the camera down over the baits here and we'll show you how we rig them up. Okay, so the 3 primary ways, we'll start, we'll go over here left to right, my left to right, maybe your right to left if I'm not mistaken. So this is a tube. They come in different shapes, different sizes. This is a 2.5 inch. It's probably primarily the size that I fish all year long around here. Sometimes I will size down to a narrower bit of tube, but as far as standard goes, this is what I'm using. The first hook you'll see here, this is actually a technique specific tube hook. It's got your weight casted over the eye of the hook there, and it's placed up about a 45-degree angle, if you can see that there. Probably going to be your easiest system to rig. So what you'll do is these tubes are hollow in the rear there. You'll take your weight, insert it all the way up to the front, and then all you have to do, give your eye a push, it pops out, tie it on, and there you go, it's rigged. The downfalls to this would be if you're in heavy lava rock like I am, or rock, you do tend to get snagged up here, or if you're in heavy weeds, you'll get snagged up here. So this is something that, you know, more of a sandy bottom, light structure, obviously branches and stuff, you'll catch and hook there. So then we'll go to my next system, which has kind of become my primary. Okay, this next hook is also a system designed to be for a tube. This is a tube bait here, or tube hook. So the way that this works is we're actually gonna get a weedless design out of this. So what we wanna do is we're gonna straighten this weight out. We're gonna take the point of the hook, we're gonna take it all the way up to just about the front, pull the hook through, and then we're gonna just feed this weight and hook back in. Back to 45-degree angle. We can go ahead and look and see where we need to poke through. This is where you're gonna wanna be nice and straight. Don't want it twirling in place, so there we go. As you see, it comes out like a Texas rig. You can bury that in there, and then for the eye, we're just gonna press on the tube here and we'll push that eye, exposing it there. Then once we tie it, we can actually pull it back in and the actual line will be coming out of the nose there. Once you go ahead and tuck this point in, now you're nice and weedless. You're not gonna snag on rock or anything else. This is by far the primary way that I fish this and structure on heavy rock or around wood, or in weeds. So that's number 2. Okay, so number 3. This is your standard offset hook. And we're just gonna Texas rig this. This would be a 3/0 hook, if I'm not mistaken. Come through on your Texas rig like this. Tuck the end in, and there you go. You have a perfectly weedless system. Then you can add the weight up on your line, just like a standard Texas rig. This will slide up and down, or you can pin it with a bobber stop, which is what I tend to do. This is your most weedless system here. But again, this hook is kind of replaced that. But Texas rigging is always a good way to go, and usually get great hookups with it. All right, guys, so that's kind of the short of it. It's a pretty easy system. Nice little short video for you to see how I rig them. That's primarily how I fish coffee tubes, or just tubes in general. It's an extremely, extremely effective bait for smallmouth bass. I always have one tied on anytime I go searching for them. There's lots of other baits I use, Senkos, everything else, but the tube is always should be in your tackle box for when you're going after smallmouth bass. Thanks guys for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it and subscribe. Ring the bell for more videos. We're pumping out a bunch of content now, and we'll see you guys soon.